In this episode of It's Scary to Remarry, I want to discuss, should I have a whole phase after a divorce? What's up, y'all? This is Sean Heineman here with another episode of It's Scary to Remarry, wanting you to love fearlessly. And I'm talking about having a whole phase after a divorce. This question is pretty popular, especially, if you've been through a divorce and you've been with someone for X amount of years. In my opinion, to each his own. As the Isley brothers once said, it's your thing. Do what you want to do, right? So I'm not here to judge anybody. I'm just giving it to you from my perspective and the way I see things. I've been through a divorce before. I didn't want to go through a whole phase because I felt as if that would be a way for me to mask pain, right? Here it is, I will go through a divorce and then go sleep with a bunch of women and never really take time to work on me. You figure whoever you sleep with, right, you end up becoming one with this person anyway. You end up having these soul ties with people. Somebody got depression or somebody going through heavy anxiety, and then you end up sleeping with this person and your souls are intertwined, and now all of a sudden that anxiety and worry jumps off on you. So soul ties are real. That was one reason why I didn't want to do it. I wanted to take time to work on me. Was the process painful? Yes. I had access to different people, but I didn't want to take that route. And plus I had a daughter. I didn't want to just be out here. I know I wanted to make sure that when I got remarried that I wanted to have my stuff together. And that my daughter and our relationship would be in a good place where we could spend time together and me not chasing women, But like I said, to each his own. For me, I wanted to work on myself. It was a painful process, but I took the time to do it. And I believe that's one reason why God rewarded me with the wife that I have now, because she's phenomenal. I believe I could have blocked my blessing by sleeping around with different women and missed out on the awesome opportunity to get remarried again, But that's just my life. I think for men, I don't think it's good. Let's talk about the men first, because I know the ladies gonna say, oh, what about men and all this other stuff. Let's talk about the men first. I think for men, if we go through a whole phase after a divorce, of course, we do that to mask pain. But at the same time, the more bodies you rack up, it's like now you get to have somebody else to have an experience with, that if you do get into a long-term relationship, this is where the comparison come in, because you've been sleeping around with so many women, because the woman you with long-term, she might not be able to do what you was doing in the whole phase with these different women. So now you mad at her because she can't do you like that girl down the street or your coworker, or so now you mad at the woman you with now because you went through this whole phase. And women start doing all kind of freaky stuff to you that your own woman can't compare with. So that's the danger with men. And of course, I talked earlier about the soul ties too. That can be difficult. And then, of course, for my ladies, I know the whole phase thing is popular, but again, my biggest thing is making sure that you would take the time to invest in yourself, and not to mask your pain through sex, because I believe that there's a blessing at the end of a divorce. It's like God can open so many doors for you, but a lot of times we like to run away from the opportunities that God has for us to just work on ourselves, just to take a season to work on ourselves and get right with Him and get our finances together, get our health together, get our mental health together. Like, there's so many things that we can do, especially if we have children. We really need to take time to focus on our children, because a lot of times they get hit with the shrapnel from a divorce, So there's so many other things that we can do besides sleeping around with somebody. I do believe that you do become one, whoever you sleep with. So I would say choose wisely. And again, to each his own. I love what Devon Franklin said one time. He said, you won't give anybody access to your phone, so why would you give anybody access to your body? I said, wow, that's powerful. So I just think you should learn how to value your body, to each his own. But I do think that sex is spiritual. I do think it's deeper than what we make it out to be. And I know the whole phase thing is popular, But if you're going through a divorce, make sure you work on yourself, especially if you plan on remarrying again, because there's so many things that's going to come into a remarriage that if you don't work on while you're single, those same issues that you had in your first marriage is going to show up for the new marriage. So that's just my take on it. That's a lot. Okay. But anyway, feel free to share this video. Make sure you hit the like button. Also, let me know, did you go through a whole phase when you went through a divorce, or if you went through a divorce? And do you think a whole phase is necessary in order for you to know yourself? I don't know. Talk to me in the comments below. This is Sean Heineman. Make sure you share this video with someone. Make sure you leave a comment and also subscribe. I'm almost at 1,000 subscribers. I appreciate y'all, all the new subscribers. Y'all been showing so much love. I'm almost at 1,000. Thanks again. This is Sean Heineman. Ask Scary to remarry. And I want you to love fearlessly. Take care.